with chapters 8 to 16 of Axiom's End by Lindsay Ellis. I can see this is going to be a hard book to review because you're really not going to want to reveal kind of the unfolding stuff that's happening here because it would sort of spoil the story. But since I'm just doing my recap right now, that's pretty easy. God damn it, I don't even know where we are in the story, in that she has made contact with this alien creature who has injected her with something that allows them to communicate. And it's got a good horror thing to it because there's basically pretty much a primal fear thing going on here that Lindsay Ellis is really good at getting, of just pretty much really, something so alien. It's not like the E.T., it's so cute. It's more like it makes your skin crawl, unnatural, just alien. Alien in the really real, the sense of alien. I was thinking about, there were books of like The Visitors, which seem to be almost sort of things of almost like kind of repressed sexual abuse things of people or stuff like that. And it's got that kind of primal kind of night terror feel to it. And yeah, she's hanging out with, so that's where we were. She was hanging out with Lucienda's group of people who had been taking care of things. She goes outside, she sees one of these aliens, and then she's like suddenly like blacks out. And the next thing she knows, she's walking into Google. At first she thinks, shit, am I in the future? It's like, no, I'm on the Google's campus thing. And this thing is remote control using her to try and get to the servers, which does not go well because it's like using the most blunt force thing. She's not wearing a bra. She stinks like hell. It's basically, she's not allowed to speak. She can't say like basic things like thank you or, well, that's, I want to get to the servers. Well, that's down in the basement. How do I get there? How do I get down to those things? And it's like, it doesn't understand elevator at this point. So that does not go well. But and she gets arrested by the security there, who lock her in a room. Like, look, you're a drugged out kid. We've had a bunch of people we've had 3 people trying to do this today. What the fuck's going on? She does get out. There's some kind of weird energy blast, which fucks up all the computers and everything in the place. And she finds the van, and inside the van is the alien creature, and it's crumpled, and it looks like it's dead. And she gets the van, and she gets the fuck out of there with the alien creature in there. Deciding not to, just simply dump it out. It ends up waking up. Police come. It incapacitates the police. They have to dump the van. And they actually kind of develop a relationship, even though this creature, which it's I think we just call it, is it ampersand? I can't remember what, oh god, I can't even remember what its name is at this point. It's like it views humans as really revolting, like they eat flesh. Basically eating any of the flesh in the thing, they kind of equate with you're eating sentient beings, which I guess in one sense we are. But they learn that it's basically looking for the refugees, the people that were refugees that came here. They basically were fleeing an ethnic cleansing on their own area. And they've got a genome with them of their specific kind of group, their subgroup. However, the second meteor or whatever, the celestial event, was the more militaristic dominant group, I would assume, coming to get them, extradite them, and to grab that genome. Um, and so he's really this guy, this alien is really trying to find his friends and get them the fuck out of town before the similars, which is what he calls this militaristic group, find them and extradite them, which is not good. Um, Basically, Cora's realized look, if we're gonna do this, the only way we're gonna do this, we can't do this by force. We need to negotiate with the government. Best way to do that, get my aunt. Gets the aunt there and says well, we're gonna have to fucking surrender to the CIA to Saul. And it's fuck, and that is indeed who shows up to take the surrender. Yeah, I've really enjoyed just kind of the horror elements of this. I enjoy how Cora's is a very kind of logical thinker through this sort of stuff. Um, she's been freaked out, and we've done a lot of that, but she's actually kind of working her way through stuff. Her goal is to actually get her family back unharmed, unmind wiped or mind fucked by the CIA. So she has a motivation for helping this alien that's, not just selfless, oh, it's ET or whatever the thing like that. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, though it's going to be an interesting book to try and review out loud, and I'll have to try and keep that in mind if I do my Sunday reads tomorrow. What the hell? Oh, am I going to talk about it? All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.